What's going on, guys? Sunkist here, and in today's video we're going to do an energy rifle build. The new season brought us two named legendary energy rifles that are pretty good to use in an energy rifle build. This build that I'll recommend also works very good for enclave plasma rifles, enclave plasma flamers, regular plasma rifles and flamers too. So you can use that as an example for that as well. We'll have a showcase at the end, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so first taking a look at the V63 Bertha. This one can be earned by completing the Dangerous Pastimes event. It is a RNG drop, so it's not a guaranteed to get it, but some people are selling them in their vendors for 2,000 to 6,000 caps, so keep a lookout for it there as well. But going over the effects, we have 2-shot weapon speed, reload speed, with a built-in double capacity of 30. So honestly, 2-shot is great for this, as it is good to be a tagging weapon. Weapon speed just increases your damage per second, and you will be reloading pretty frequently with this, so that reload speed 3rd star is also great. This weapon actually is very capable of taking down tankier enemies. It's great for tagging, and I absolutely love the paint job and what it does. Alright, so the next weapon is going to be the V63 Olga. This one is earned from completing the new nuke boss. The event for that is called Neurological Warfare. You just have to nuke kind of down at that new area of the map. And this also is RNG drop based, so it's not guaranteed to get this when you complete the event. I've ran a couple of them and got it myself. This also could be found in a number of players' camps. People are selling these for 2,000 to 6,000 caps. As far as the effects go, we have anti-armor, damage while aiming, and reload speed. So this is more so a weapon that you're going to use outside of VATS, and I'll kind of talk about my strategy in terms of how I built this class as well to kind of work for both of these weapons, or how I use it. But I mean, I would say this weapon is definitely more for kind of taking down lower level mobs. If you want to manually aim, it has really good recoil control, and it's just a fun weapon to use. So the V63 Bertha right out of the box comes with the perfect mods you're going to want for a fully automatic rifle build, but I did change some attachments on the Olga here. The ones to note, I changed to a severe beta wave tuner, an automatic aligned barrel, and a forceful stock. The reason I changed to the severe beta wave tuner is because it adds burn damage, and you can take advantage of the friendly fire perk. And also the aligned automatic barrel just does the most damage. Alright, here's a look at my build. Keep in mind, I am level 800, so this is kind of a more advanced build. I have all my legendary perk slots maxed out. They're all special perk cards. That's just my preference. But I'll go ahead and cover some of the more important things that you want as a part of this build if you're a lower level. So I would say the most important things to have points spec'd into is perception and intelligence, and then kind of build from there. Reason being, perception, you're going to want the commando perks, tank killer for armor penetration. You're going to want grenadier to boost the radius and electrical effect of the Tesla rifle. Charisma, you're at least going to want to take friendly fire, so you can take advantage of that severe beta tuner with the Olga that I mentioned. And intelligence, because the science perk cards affect damage for laser rifles. I myself am bloodied, so I run nerd rage. Batteries included is also nice because you're going to be carrying a lot of fusion cells. Everything else is kind of optional. If you're going to be using this outside of VATS more often, I definitely would run Bloody Mess and Luck. If you're going to be using VATS more often, run Better Criticals instead. But everything else can be kind of changed around for your preference. Those are just the most important parts of this build. Here are the mutations that I personally run. Like I mentioned, I'm a bloodied character, so I have adrenal reaction. I'm a carnivore because I just prefer the carry weight bonuses you can get from that. Speed Demon's a great one to have no matter what your build is, for the extra movement speed and reload speed, which, stacking on top of the reload speed 3rd star effect on both of the weapons, you get insanely fast reloads. Herd Mentality for extra special points. This also helps level up. Marsupial, I'm sure you see everybody jumping around. Everyone has it. It's fun. But those are kind of the more notable ones. I'll leave a link in the description kind of explaining mutations and how to get them, just for the sake of making this video a reasonable length. As far as armor goes, I am running a full set of unyielding Secret Service armor. That's definitely the best armor to run if you're bloodied, at least unyielding. There's debate about the type of armor to run, but if you're going to go bloodied, definitely go unyielding. Whether you're full health or bloodied, Secret Service is a great option. It's got a great balance of all the damage resistances. Secret Service armor specifically is unlocked via gold bullion in Vault 79 from Riggs. You can also get it in Minerva's sale when that pops up. So definitely save up your gold bullion and make sure you have the Wastelanders questline complete. So to kind of complete our scientist slick we got going on here, I'm using the Arctos lab coat. This can be acquired as a reward from the public event called Project Paradise. It is RNG, I believe. It is pretty likely drop though, so you may only have to do 1 or 2 of these. Also, a lot of people kind of sell these in their vendors for super cheap, so kind of keep an eye out for those. All right, the other part of our outfit is going to be the eyeglasses. These are pretty easy to find. If you fast travel over to the White Springs Mall and you come over to the bespoke shop here, more than likely Tweed will be selling the eyeglasses right here. All right, moving on to the showcase. Let's see what these weapons and this build can do. All right, we've fast traveled over to West Tech to try out Olga and see how it does. So let's see what we can do here. So I did pop an energy guns bobblehead. Gets the job done relatively okay. Aim for the nuke. Nice. Definitely go for aiming for the head. We use VATS to see how we do in VATS. Not really made for VATS, but definitely gets the job done. All right, seems to get the job done pretty good. Obviously, not the best energy weapon, but it is fun to use and it works pretty good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and use, where is it here? Use the Bertha in the interior of West Tech. You know, interiors are definitely the better place to use Tesla rifles. So we're gonna go ahead and see what we can do with this here. If I can get off that invisible barrier. All right, now the best way to use this is to just kind of just not aim. As you can see, it took those 2 out there. That dude died. Okay, they're just... yeah, it goes down pretty easy here. Don't really have to try that hard. Let's go in here where there's a lot more of them and see how we do. Yeah, we're having absolutely no problem with these level 100 super mutants. I mean, this is a great lazy weapon. I mean, you don't really have to aim. You just have to kind of look in the general direction, and it just takes care of them, no problem at all. Yeah, this thing is awesome. Oh, well, I'd say that gives my stamp of approval. All right, we've fast traveled over to Sunrise Field to fight some Mirelurks and fight a Mirelurk Queen here. Makes pretty easy work. A little tankier Mirelurk King there. Let's just try VATS here. Yeah, that VATS damage really just carries over real nice. Let's get our water up really quick here. Or our thirst meter, I should say. Alright. Alright, let's see how we do. Let's see how we fare with just hipfire first here. I mean, pretty good. It just took half of her health out. Okay, let's try VATS now. Let's go the legs here. Honestly, I think it does even better outside of VATS than it does in. But yeah, I mean, took her down, no problem at all. Let's try the laser rifle now. All right, this one's only a level 60, so it's going to be significantly weaker, but I guess we'll see how we can do just manually aiming without VATS on the Olga here. Making pretty good progress. See if we can aim for the legs. Okay, so it's probably going to take a few clips to get her down here. Almost got it here. And yeah, so definitely not as effective as the Tesla, but I mean, it's pretty good for killing low-level mobs. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay up to date with the channel and be notified when new videos and streams are posted. And hit the like button to boost this video to a broader audience. Thank you so much for watching again. I'll catch you in the next one.